everyone, it's Dara. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Dara K. Fulton, and this channel is all things motivation and creativity. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for still being here. I truly appreciate you. Love you all so much. So welcome to my mini studio. This is my Coffee with Dara little studio. And if you're not sure what Coffee with Dara is, Coffee with Dara is basically a weekly chit chat motivational video series that I have on my Instagram. Good morning, friends, and happy Tuesday. Welcome to Coffee with Dara, offering motivation and encouragement to the world. Just do it. Friends, I realized that I've been holding myself back. And you know why I say that is because sometimes when you have a dream and you just want to do something, we tend to let fear interfere with that. And I'm here to tell you, friends, just do it, whatever it is. I am happy to share with you, friends, that I am not going to hold myself back anymore. With this latest job loss and health issues, I've decided it's time to start living the life that I deserve, and I encourage you to do the same thing. And basically, I talk about all things motivation like I do on this channel. The only difference is in Coffee with Dara, I have my coffee, as you can see here. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, just in case you're wondering. And I just like to spend like a few seconds just talking about something motivational to kind of get you through your day. On this channel, I like to do the same thing, but I like to expand my topics a little bit, where I talk about different topics and life updates. I do some vlogging, you name it, I do it. But everything I do on this channel has a motivational twist, such as my book, Life's Reflective Twist. I know, shameless plug, but yes, basically I am an author. I wrote my own book called Life's Reflective Twist, which is available on Amazon. It talks about my life story, not from infancy to now, but what happened in 2010, because 2010 was a very significant year for me, because that's when everything went upside down. And basically I talk about how I overcame depression, well, at least to the most part, and for the most part, excuse me, and talked about how I have done things to kind of keep my spirits up in hopes that it will help you out there. So I like to call it a memoir inspirational book. So definitely check it out. I'll leave all the details in the description box down below. And before I get started, I always have to have a sip of my coffee. The same thing I do when I teach my ESO classes. So one moment, please. Oh yeah, this is good. In this Coffee with Dara, I want to talk about the importance of having a voice. Now, for some of you who know me here on YouTube and have watched my Coffee with Dara on Instagram, you know that your girl loves to talk. I love to express myself. I love to be creative. Excuse me. And it's very important to have a voice. Now, when I say have a voice, of course, we all have a voice, the natural way. But having a voice doesn't always mean talking. It could mean in the form of writing. It could mean the way you communicate through your artwork. There are all kinds of ways to having a voice. But when we hear this, having a voice, what are we really talking about? Well, having a voice is when you have the ability to express yourself. Now, there are many ways of going about this, because of course you have the right to express your opinion, whether people agree with it or not, excuse me, can't talk today. And when we share our opinions, of course there will be people out there who will agree with us, and there are some who will not, and that's okay. It is our birthright. It is something that we are entitled to. However, when we are giving an opinion, it is very important that we are mindful of what we are actually talking about, because sometimes opinions can become quickly controversial. It can cause argument and all kind of things. But in this video, I just want to encourage everyone the importance of having a voice in general. It just means to be able to share how you feel. Now, on a personal note, let me just say that and I've talked about this publicly, that I do have issues with depression. There's no secret about that. And the reason why I'm so open with this is because there are a lot of people like myself out there who really struggle with sometimes just feeling happy. And there are many reasons for that. I would like to say for me, this is something that stemmed from, I would say, as early as junior high school. And it has been a battle ever since. I won't say that I'm severely depressed, no, but I do have issues with it where there are times I do feel hopeless, I do feel mentally tired, I feel I'm not good enough, all these different things. And I think, in fairness, this is natural for most people, but depression goes a little deeper than that, because at times you will take something that maybe most people can just brush off the shoulder. We may take it a little more. So this could be a problem. Because I have issues with depression, there are so many people out there who have the same. It is very important that we have an outlet, a way to express ourselves. For some of us, it could be in the form of writing. I am a writer. I love to write. I have more journals than and notebooks I can even begin to count. Being here on YouTube is a great way because it allows you to fully express yourself without any limitations. Doing public speaking can be beneficial, but I know there are some people who are very shy and do not feel comfortable with public speaking, so I digress. And then there are people out there who are visionaries. They are visual types of people where being creative is their way of expressing themselves. So they may craft, they may draw, they may paint. Some people sing, they dance. There are all kind of different ways to express yourself, even doing makeup, believe it or not. So I'm just here to let you know that it is okay to have a voice. It is okay to express yourself. Expressing yourself allows you to release whatever that's in your heart, whether it's good or bad. Now, of course, there are always ways of going about things, and I don't want to tell people how to go about expressing yourself, because then that might come across a bit hypocritical. I can't say, have a voice and express yourself as you want, and then I tell you, but make sure you don't do this. But I will say in general, and I think most of us could agree that, yes, we have to be mindful of how we present ourselves and how we express ourselves. But as long as you're able to express yourself in a way that doesn't hurt people or don't intentionally hurt people, I think it's fine. And some people express themselves more in a visual way because it's easier for them. Sometimes the voice can be challenging because in your mind you know what you want to say, but when you present it, it may come off opposite of what you want. And I know I have been misunderstood many times by even my loved ones, where I'll say one thing and they'll think the opposite. And I'm thinking, no, that's not what I mean. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. So having a voice is very important. The other reason is because it allows you to stand up for yourself. And for a lot of us, this takes time, and it takes sometimes bad experiences to stand up for ourselves. It is not easy to do that. It could be in the workplace, in school, with your family or friends, or just strangers. You know, standing up for yourself is not easy, but we must do it. We have to be proud of who we are and not allow anyone to put us down. So having a voice is very important. If there's something you're passionate about in the world, for me it's teaching English as a second language and helping adult learners learn the English language. And some people might say, who cares? They're adults, so what? But for me, that's my passion, and I love to talk about it, but not just in the teachy, oh, excuse me, friends. Not so much in the teaching sense. More coffee. Okay, let's start that again. Not so much in the teaching sense, but in the humanist sense. You know, it's not just about teaching English, but it's about the people that we're working with and the struggles that they go through and how we can relate with them and they can relate with us. And I plan on doing a whole series about this on my secondary channel, Applied ESL. So if you're interested in hearing that part of my voice, please feel free to check out my second channel, and I will be happy to share my thoughts on this particular topic. But in general, We all have something that we're passionate about, something that we feel strongly about. For some people, it's politics. For others, it could be their community. It could be something that has affected you in your life, and now you want to be able to help people. It could be in different forms. But I'm here to tell you, friends, that having a voice really makes a difference. It helps you to cope with the bad stuff, especially if you have issues with depression or just having a bad day. It helps you to free your mind of the stress. It allows you to breathe, and however or whatever works for you, do so. Of course, in the positive sense. Have a voice. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Speak your mind. Speak your truth. It is better that people understand and know your truth than to be fake. Believe me, it doesn't go very far. People today, I think, really appreciate authenticity more so than fakeness. It's not about the quantity, it's truly about the quality of the person. So have a voice, stand tall, be proud, let the world see your personality, and I promise you, you will be just fine. Thank you all so much for listening to this message today. I hope it has resonated with you. I hope that you have a voice, and if you do, please feel free to share it with the world in whatever form that works for you. If you would like to contact me directly, I do have a Coffee with Dara email. It's coffeewithdara@gmail.com. And feel free to send me an email if you would like to just chat with me, or if there's a topic you're interested in and you would like me to talk about. Feel free to send me an email. If there's some advice that you need, I will be happy to share with you. Of course, I respect people's privacy, so if you want to remain anonymous, it's perfectly fine. And for anyone who's interested in listening to more Coffee with Dara videos on the shorter end, please definitely check out my Instagram. I will leave that in the description box down below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, because I promise you, you won't regret it. And also, I believe that you'll turn on these videos feeling one way, but it is my hope that when you turn off this video, you're feeling good, you're feeling positive, and something out of this message you got. I'm hoping for that. So definitely subscribe to this channel. Like this video, share with your friends and family. And if you are a person where English is your second language, or you know someone who you feel would benefit from learning English from yours truly, definitely check out my second channel, Applied ESL. All things English, and all my information, website, blah, 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 is on that channel. Love you all so much. Continue to keep smiling, keep striving. Love you all so, so much. Thank you for your constant support. Always try your best, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Continue to have and let the people hear your voice. Take care, my friends.